Hey guys, welcome back to DirtSheets.com. I'm Zach Brown. With me as always, David Martell. And nothing to say yet. But we've taken a couple weeks off just for personal reasons after WrestleMania. But we are back and we are talking about two things this week. We're talking about Raw review. We're reviewing the April 29th episode of Monday Night Raw. Yeah.
You had to think about it.
Just because of the date. And then we're going to finish up by talking about John Cena's injury and what that could mean for the WWE.
Nothing.
Yeah. So no reason to watch the end. No. Okay, so let's start off with Monday Night Raw. Do you want to start off by just talking about... Okay, I'll start off. So I thought the night started off pretty bad. I really didn't understand the whole triple threat about why that existed. I mean, I did. I understood the stipulation. With
stupid.
Yeah, Zeb Colter, Ricardo Rodriguez, and Big E Langston. First of all, just completely like one-sided. I mean,
there's two sides of that.
The whole match is just Big E Langston just dominating. Yeah, we're talking about Big E's just giant butt crack with his tights. I don't know. It's just a running gag between David and I. But I just didn't understand why we're choosing to start off Monday Night Raw this way.
This is the hot opener.
Yeah, what a hot opener.
Doesn't want to see Zeb Colter at the beginning of the show.
Him falling down and feigning a knee injury.
It was just
ridiculous.
He was in Vietnam, obviously.
Just really not a good way to start off Raw. I didn't care for it at all. I didn't care what it meant for the triple threat at Extreme Rules. It's just there's not enough to involve me.
I think that's the stipulation.
Is that what Del Rio chose? Or?
I feel like I read that somewhere. Maybe I'm spoiling.
I could care less. I don't care.
I'm spoiling something.
I don't care one way or the other. But really an odd start to Raw.
I would want to see a ladder match between those three.
Yeah.
Ziggler, Del Rio, Swagger.
Yeah,
I could do that.
I mean, Del Rio and Ziggler have obviously been impressing me. Swagger, I mean, will do his part, so I'm fine with it.
I hate Swagger's hair. Is that weird for me to say? But his hair looks awful.
No, I hate it too. Yeah. I hate a lot of things going on with Swagger right now.
But his hair is terrible.
It's also interesting. All three of these guys, Money in the Bank winners. Some of the last three. Oh, come on, that means
some of the best, right? Some of those memorable title runs.
Ziggler's good. Well, we're in the middle of the third one, so whatever. I think I really started getting interested when we had, just after that, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. This was an excellent match.
It was an awesome match.
It was, yeah.
This was the best part of the show.
I mean, there were a couple good parts.
This was my favorite part of the show.
It was very good.
Freaking awesome match. Obviously, these guys have a history. They've wrestled each other many times over.
Callbacks to Legacy in the match.
Callbacks to Legacy. Because, there's a point where Cody Rhodes is like, this legacy is over.
Yeah.
Or your legacy is over. Something along those lines.
Which is perfect, given their history. I think it felt kind of like a proving ground for Cody Rhodes, and
how many proving grounds does he need, though?
I know. I wish he could
give him a shot.
I know.
I loved that when Randy Orton was going for RKO and Cody switched
I know. That made me feel like he's a man.
What's it called?
Crossroads.
Crossroads. Yeah. That was awesome. That looked like, okay, it's over. He's winning. Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah. Man. I mean...
Head dive later.
Right. I mean, it made me laugh when they were like, oh, he's going for the kick, the beautiful disaster kick or whatever. And it just makes me laugh because it's like, well, that is not exactly how you go for that kick. It looked like a head first. Yeah, really. We're going head first on this
He's trying a new move out.
Yeah, clearly. It didn't quite work. But, this match was great. This is probably the best match of the show for sure. And, it just felt like these guys work really well together, and I really, really enjoyed that. Do you want to talk about the next thing?
What else did you like talking about this? Okay, after the match, what's his face? Freaking the teacher. Matt Striker. I don't know why I can't think of his name. He goes to Randy Orton, and he's like, yeah, big show, blah, blah, this whole story. This is stupid. Randy Orton is a good guy when he's the one who force tagged.
No, I don't.
He force tagged himself in. And
he's talking about WrestleMania.
He force tagged him in.
That didn't strike me as the heel action.
How was that not a heel action?
Because he just wanted to take the momentum.
1, 2, 3. You lost the match, Orton.
He just wanted to take the momentum at that point. Too. Well, whatever. This is the Big Show heel turn. Whatever.
No, there's no heel turn. It was Big Show
I disagree with you. I don't
is angry for a reason, and it makes sense.
Well, I mean, that's fine that they're making the heel logic something you can follow, but I mean,
no, this is stupid. The storyline is based on.
I don't like the storyline. Don't get me wrong.
Falsitude.
Falsitude. That's a word.
That's a word I know.
Okay. I mean, whatever. Who cares? What came after that? Another match I really liked was way later in the show. It was what was it? Cesaro versus was it Del Rio?
You liked it and you don't even remember it. Del Rio.
Yeah. No, that was a really good match.
Alright.
I liked that a lot. Also, Ziggler versus Kofi was a very good match. Both of these were.
I've only seen it 652 times, but why not have it one more?
I see your point there. I mean, but if there's chemistry, there's chemistry. I mean,
Kofi has smooth tats.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's strange.
Tats.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Whatever.
It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah,
Isn't it like it looks like stars on his back or something?
I think it's some sort of Asian characters or something.
Kofi heel turn? More tats equals heel, right?
No,
right?
Not for a while.
Face tattoo?
I don't know if that'll ever happen. Anyway, so
Dire Dreads red.
I do think those two matches were very good. I am sort of picking the best spots of the show because kind of everything in between was really terrible.
You know what I really hated about this show?
What?
Is two segments that were not, they're just stupid games. One was a tug of war with Mark Henry, Tenzai, what, Sweet Tea is what they're calling it. Which is terrible, freaking terrible.
Yep.
And then Sheamus. It's just stupid. I don't care about a tug of war. I know Mark Henry's strong. Like, this is then it ends with Mark Henry falling back. It's just stupid. It's not funny. I want to see Mark Henry kill people. I don't want to see him do stupid tug of wars.
That's what he does.
No, what he does is not tug of wars. What he do is kill people.
I know. I strongly agree with you.
To the Hall of Pain.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
It was a pointless segment, and the other game you're referring to is their dance competition between
Fandango and Khali, who I wish was never, ever on TV.
I really enjoy Fandango. Fandango tries to save the segment with his personality, but it's just...
Khali murdered a man.
Anytime Khali is paired with anyone and everything, it's just... And stop talking about that.
I was waiting for it.
Stop talking about that.
Until he saves someone's life.
Oh, that already... Okay.
It was a terrible tragedy.
You can look about it. You can look it up on Wikipedia, and it'll tell you all about it. Great Khali was involved in the accidental death of someone. David loves bringing it up every time we talk about Great Khali. It was a messed up incident. It's not entirely his fault.
Did he do the move?
Shut up. Oh God.
Anyways, dance off was stupid.
Yeah, it was stupid.
There's no point to it. If Fandango's having a feud with Khali, turn the channel.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't want to see it. I like Fandango.
He goes straight from a feud with Jericho at WrestleMania, which is a huge stepping stone in his career, to Great Khali.
Fandango's hilarious.
Yeah,
I like him. This is stupid. I want to see him do other things.
I wish he could get a different finisher. That's my only thing with him.
I can get the leg drop. It's fine. I wish he did have another finisher, like a regular finisher, but at least it's not like generic finisher number one or something. It's at least different.
It feels that way to me. It feels like it.
Who else uses leg drop?
Well, okay.
You know the last person who used the leg drop?
Who?
From the top row was friggin' Matt Hardy.
Okay, yeah, but that wasn't how he finished matches.
Did you not remember that cage match he had?
That's different. I mean, come on, off the cage, yeah.
It was awesome.
You finish with that. I'm talking like, okay, it feels as generic as like the overdrive. Like the leg overdrive. You know how everyone was using that?
That's what I'm talking about. Generic finisher.
Yeah, number one, exactly. So yeah, I wish Fandango had better.
It's a lot better than the overdrive.
Not much better for me. It just has a top rope advantage. That's about it for me.
Okay, let me get on the top rope and...
Yeah, I know a leg drop hurts.
Tell me how much that hurts. Tell me if you can breathe after that.
Is it one of the flashier moves in WWE?
Would it knock you out?
Just shut up.
You're
talking about... Okay, if you hit any move in WWE in real life, it would hurt like heck, yeah.
Not the worm? I'm just making a point here.
Not a good one at all. Okay, so from there, there was just a lot of backstage stuff. One thing that I found was interesting was this Caitlyn stalker gimmick. Storyline, I mean.
the promo she cut with AJ was terrible.
Yeah.
Anything that came out of her mouth was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
But the storyline itself seemed interesting.
She goes like, yeah, it's because we were friends and I didn't want to hurt you, but now
I'm not holding back.
Yeah, it was just like, what are you doing, Caitlyn? I want to like her, but that was pretty. That was a bad moment.
Stop it.
Yeah.
It's not a secret admirer.
Yeah.
Stupid crap.
Like, I love this stupid spike.
It matches my bracelets.
Right. Yeah.
My bracelets.
Yeah. Whatever. The storyline. I mean, like when she first started reading this note, I was immediately just like, "This is gold dust."
It's not gold.
It's probably not, but I mean, you have to go to that.
I still remember.
Assume it is. Anyway.
I still remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still remember.
I'll never forgive the WWE for not going through with that storyline.
Yeah, the Booker T note.
I want you to
it's infamous at this point. I don't know if I can find one.
Look for it.
Booker T letter.
I still remember what is it? I don't know.
Who knows? No one knows.
I think I'm the only one who really remembers that.
Well, everyone remembers now. We're letting people know.
Okay.
Okay, so other storyline stuff we should talk about. The whole John Cena in and out of the main event with the Shield. Ryback leaving, and then maybe coming back and surveying the situation, whatever.
You lost.
He's hurt, he's not injured, whatever. What do you think about all that?
I don't like it. One, I hate this whole John Cena injury thing, which we will talk about.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after our review, sure.
I don't care about the whole... I don't like his voice, I guess. I don't like how he's talking like, listen to me once. Shame on you. I don't know. It's like, it's just... It doesn't flow well. Like, he doesn't have to act that.
It seems a little forced, for sure.
Yeah, he can just be like, I really hate John Cena, bro.
Yeah.
Or something, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, and when he told Vicky Guerrero no, that really felt forced as well. I just,
He reminded me
not digging the character.
Freaking, what's that cat? That angry cat?
Grumpy cat?
Grumpy cat.
Yeah.
No. Like, that's what...
I liked John Cena once.
No.
Yeah, so I didn't dig that whole storyline. It's not really interesting right now. They should just strip John Cena of the title. That's really
I like how you're going.
Really,
strip him of the title.
That's really what should have happened.
Fire him. Throw him on the street.
If he's injured, I mean, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Whatever.
Put him in prison.
Ryback's not doing a good job. Something I am into right now is the Shield. I did like their promo, sort of in the middle of the show there. I dug everything they had to say.
Like how they were talking about how all the people they've taken out.
I actually liked that.
That was cool.
Yeah,
The
that was
Undertaker
cool.
stuff was really cool.
Yeah. And I love Ambrose on the mic.
Justice doesn't care about undefeated streaks.
Yeah, that was great. Doesn't even care if you're the champ. You know, that stuff was cool. I really liked that.
I did hate freaking Seth Rollins' terrible fake laugh. Like,
yeah. He off mic when he was about to speak.
It was terrible and so fake.
Yeah. Anyway, that's bad.
Like, that's terrible.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to remember other storyline moments of the night. Not much is coming to me. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
A lot. So.
I do. Whatever.
We're not talking about
the Bellas. The Bellas with their E-show. I'm not going to be watching. I'm not going to be tuning into that. I don't really want to.
You don't want to see them
buy into the E stuff. No.
But then there's going to be more Daniel Bryan on TV.
You don't know that, first of all.
It has to be.
They didn't give any sort of glimpses of that.
Why not?
Do
you not want to see...
If there were sides of Daniel Bryan and maybe even John Cena that they're not showing in WWE, I would be a little more interested.
You don't want to see Daniel Bryan make out with the belt. Just tell me the truth.
No, I would. I'll be honest. I don't want to. I don't
Are you
care
sure?
enough to see that. No. Yeah, I'm sure.
I think we should review the show on him.
God, I don't ever want to. No.
Why?
We're not watching that.
Why?
No.
Just once.
No, once.
Just for fun.
Once instead of reviewing like TNA or Impact. Which, by the way, we should probably just go ahead and say
TNA doesn't exist.
We're gonna watch TNA next week, and we're gonna talk about TNA next week.
I think we should watch one episode of the Diva Life. Just because it'd be fun to talk about. Come on.
I'll think about it. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Wouldn't it be fun?
No, it could not. It could easily not be.
Comment and tell us it'd be fun.
Oh, sure. Okay.
If one we only need one.
Yeah, okay. If one person wants us to review the Bella Twins show, go ahead and say so in the comments.
And we will review it.
If one person wants it.
Making a fake profile.
But if there's another comment that says, please don't review that show, then that'll negate the other.
But then if there's another one that says,
let's tally them up.
It's going to be like 1 to
if you right. if you want us to review that show, go ahead and say so. If you say no, it's a bad idea, talk about wrestling, which is what I want.
You're trying to sway them.
Well, okay, just vote in the comments, whatever you want. Okay,
I'm disappointed. Just talk about wrestling, what I want to talk.
Okay, look.
Swaying the
anyway, as for actual Raw, the Bellas fought Funkadactyls. Who cares, really? It's just, I mean, obviously they're going to win when they just plugged their E show. I mean, there's no drama there.
This probably will be.
I don't want to review that. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and say what I give the show. I give the show a 7 out of 10. Oh.
Wow.
Okay, well,
I'm surprised.
Here's the thing. I really enjoyed 3 matches out of the show, which they were long matches. I'd say 2 of them were maybe pay-per-view quality, especially the Orton Rhodes match. That was really, really great. I liked the Shield stuff, everything surrounding that. So really, there was some bad stuff, but overall, it was an entertaining Raw. It was about the wrestling this time around. Really, I would have liked to see some more realistic reactions surrounding John Cena's injury. I mean, if he's legit injured, let's not put him through a match. It's ridiculous. But, I mean, it is what it is. So
I give it a 5.
5.
I thought it was total middle
Hearts
of the
unknown.
show.
Okay, that's fine.
Orton Cody was awesome match, maybe pay-per-view quality.
Mm-hmm.
Some of their matches were okay. Shield stuff was okay, but nothing really drew me in. There wasn't really a cliffhanger on the show.
There wasn't, that's for sure.
So to me, it was just meh. It was meh.
It is missing some drama.
I
It's
don't
missing
remember
drama.
anything about it. So maybe Orton Cody, maybe. It was great, but will I remember it?
Yeah, you make some good points. I was thinking about 7.5 earlier, but then I was like, no, it's had some bad stuff.
You rate things too high.
We often agree on ratings.
But today we didn't.
No, that's true, yeah. I'm here, it's okay. Wow.
5.
Anyway, so yeah, that's our review on Raw. Let's go ahead and talk about real quick John Cena's injury. He has suffered an Achilles tendon tear. He's torn his Achilles heel.
Achilles tendon tear.
Well, I mean, like
it's
supposed to be legit, right? Or no? Do you think it's not legit?
No, I think it's fake.
Okay, why would they fake that?
One, to make John Cena the conquering hero at Extreme Rules. Oh, injured Cena, but he beats Ryback. He's the hero of the day. Celebrate him. Parades in the streets.
So you think it's a 100% fake injury for storyline purposes?
Yeah, storyline purposes.
You don't think there's any possibility he has a legit Achilles heel?
He wrestled a match.
Yeah, I know.
You don't wrestle a match if you torn an Achilles tendon.
Well, Kobe Bryant shot 2 free throws with a torn Achilles tendon.
Congratulations.
That happened this year. So maybe WWE heard that story and they're like, well, John Cena was a whole match.
Probably. That's probably.
They love one-upmanship.
You know who also torn Achilles tendon?
Who?
Edge. How many months of how many times was he out? How long was he out? Yeah. So I know it's a BS story. Just to make Cena look like a hero.
Don't know that.
That's what
Just because they love making him look like a hero 9 times out of 10.
No, 10 times out of
10 doesn't mean
maybe
that he
11
didn't
times
legit get an injury. 11 times out of 10. He needs to be such a heroic heel. He just ignores fractions and statistics and everything. Anyway,
they're gonna be playing this the whole freaking time till Extreme Rules. They're gonna be playing it in Extreme Rules. It's gonna be stupid. And then John Cena wins, and it's like, who's next? Who does he fight next?
You know what really would have saved this Raw was Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah, I want to see Brock Lesnar kill people.
Yeah. Okay,
every time I thought, man, this is an opportune time for Brock Lesnar to just come out and clothesline. Like when Ricardo was announcing, I could just see Brock like,
Oh, speaking of, can we go back just real quick, and it doesn't change my score at all. It was hilarious, but unintentionally so. 3MB sizing up against the Shield. We really pairing that?
And then they got murdered.
Yeah. Okay, and someone explain this logic, right? So 3MB is getting beaten down by the Shield. Because, I mean, they're brawling, but then 3MB is like each of the 3 members are getting beaten down respectively by the Shield. Hell No comes in, breaks it up. The Shield run away. They still beat up 3MB. Someone tell me, like, what? So you're only trying to get out of the Shield. You're in no way trying to save 3MB.
They're the heels to everyone.
Yeah, clearly.
Nobody likes
I struggled with that logic a little bit. Like, oh, they're gone. Well, let's just kill these guys. Whatever.
Piece later, he one got murdered by Brock Lesnar like the week before.
Yeah.
F5 into the barricade.
Mm-hmm.
Now he gets beat up by the Shield, only to later get beat up by Hell No. Like
I had problems
poor
even.
guy.
I had problems even pairing 3MB with the Shield. I mean, the people that are like taking care of all the main eventers against the Job Squad 2013, like that's really who's running it against the Shield. Who cares?
It's the one-man band.
Oh God, who cares? Anyway, look. So you think John Cena's injury is not legitimate?
Nope.
And if he was injured legitimately, should they strip him of the title? Should they strip him of the title?
If he was legitimate injured, then it'd be several months. Yeah.
What do you think that would mean for the WWE if it was
a prosperous
true?
time where people would get shots at having the WWE title?
It'd be like 2007.
Yeah. There was a good period there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't wish injury on anyone, and I'm gonna go on record as saying I do think, unless I read otherwise, I do think the injury is legitimate. I mean, it's kind of a specific injury, and I don't know why they would fake it. I mean, I know you're skeptical. I know that it's in a Smark's blood to be a skeptic, but I'm kind of buying it, because why pretend John Cena is injured with an Achilles tendon tear that typically takes months to heal when you can just have him be healthy and wrestle normally? I buy it, but if you look back at 2007, even though I wish injury on no wrestler, even John Cena. If you look back at when he tore his pectoral muscle, in that match with Mr. Kennedy, it did kind of open up the way for a few wrestlers and sort of open up the main event scene a little more. So.
Yeah, and that's probably what would happen right now.
Mm-hmm.
With CM Punk out for a while, if Cena got injured, there'd be it would be very interesting.
Yeah, I completely agree. So, that's it for us, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Check out all the columns on dirtsheets.com. We're going to be relaunching several columns this week. Wrestling to the Max podcast, Superstar Highlight, Smart versus Mark, and all your favorites. Yeah.
Goodbye.
So, tune in, guys.
Goodbye.
And thanks.